Hey.
We interrupt your normal broadcasting for this announcement.
From the past that the future never was.
Yes. Boop-a-da-boop, boop, boop. This is our big news update broadcast.
Nerdy news. It's kind of nerdy, right?
I'd say it's a little bit nerdy, but it's important. I think that it's going to make a lot of people very happy. So, we like to make people happy. You guys have all been making us very, very happy, so we want to make you happy. So, without further ado, as you know, our Kickstarter campaign, we launched just about a week ago, and our goal is to release our new album, and the goal is to release it on reel-to-reel. And I know that that is something that we're all really excited about. To finally be releasing it now, with your help, is a dream come true. So two things we need to announce. First is that this is an all or nothing campaign. So right now we're about 25% of our goal, which is amazing. That's exactly where we need it to be right now. So we are so, so grateful. Thank you. We've been freaking out about it. But we need to get to 100%. So we won't be able to send out any orders of the reel-to-reel, the cassette, or anything if we don't get to 100%. So just keep that in mind. If you have, you've been sitting on the fence about, jumping on board with the mission, now's the time to do it. If you have friends who would be super stoked about this, let's get that information out to them.
Sharing is caring.
And the big news is, we have decided to make a change to the reel-to-reel.
So originally it was all of the music on one side of the tape, and we mastered it at 3 3/4 speed so that we could fit an hour's worth of material on one side and have a seamless listening experience. But we have decided to make a change for the sake of the fidelity of the project, and that is to master it at 7.5 inches per second. And we'll do the same split that we will do on the cassette with half the tracks on one side, half on the other. And we will, do 7.5 inches per second, which should definitely bump the overall fidelity, the noise level, the distortion, all that stuff will get better. And so also the big, I would say the most exciting thing is that it'll be compatible with more people's machines. You still have to have a quarter track, so it won't play properly on a half track. But as long as you have a quarter track, most are either stereo or quad, it'll play. And, at 7.5 inches per second. So, we'll be, getting that out to folks as soon as possible once this gets funded. But, as Jacqueline was saying, we need your 100% support to make this dream a reality.
So if you've already backed the project and chosen the reel-to-reel as your option, this isn't going to change. You don't need to do anything. Just when we fund at 100%, and we get to release the album, you're going to receive a 7.5 inches per second reel-to-reel versus the 3 3/4 that we originally announced. I actually was going to do a little sneak peek.
Sure.
So we had a prototype made. Obviously, we won't be able to make any more unless we fund 100% of the project. But we did have a prototype made, and this is at the 3 3/4 speed.
And it sounded fantastic.
So this is kind of a unique one-off. I really do feel passionate about this. This reel color, the orange on this reel, is actually custom painted. This is not something you can just buy anywhere. So every aspect of this record is super, super custom. One of the reward tiers on Kickstarter is that you can have your name printed on the credits on the back. If you become a producer of the album, we will credit you as a producer on the back of this physical reel-to-reel. For now, just know we're making the change from 3 3/4 speed to 7.5 on the reel-to-reel. Get it now. Let's get to 100%. Let's make this happen.
Let's do it.